Spiders can have arachnophobia?
Hmm?
What?
Hey everyone, John Laurel here
Hi.
with J&L Chronicles. I can relate.
Yes, I can definitely relate.
I'm fine with the spider from afar. I'm fine with the spider outside.
Yes.
Not so fine with it at midnight crawling across my ceiling uh, when I
Tough.
have to then try and get it, and then it falls behind my bed, and now it's like, oh crap.
You should see
Do I pull
John.
out my bed, or do I just hope it doesn't crawl up on me?
You should see John when he was going to get a spider for me. He put like oven mitts on with plastic, like garbage bags over his hands, and he had all this ridiculous stuff. It was the
I
funniest thing.
I'm
But I
sorry.
was
I
thankful
don't
that you
I
got the
don't remember
spider
this
for me.
happened at all. I don't remember any of that. I I am a
I
man.
bet you
I
don't.
am a manly man, and I am brave. I'm a big boy.
That was quite a
I
night.
would never be afraid
That was so funny.
of something like 1,000 times smaller than me. No way I'd ever be afraid of that. You are a liar, and I am going to sue you for defamation.
Well, I believe I said allegedly.
Oh, okay. Well, if you say the magic words allegedly, then it's all good. Uh, but okay, tell me about how a spider can have arachnophobia.
Okay.
That sounds well. I guess
I can
people can
relate to spiders for once.
people can. What is it? Agoraphobia when people are afraid of people or interacting with people.
Hmm.
So, is it that the
No, the spider freezes, pauses for a second or a moment, and then tries to flee. But they've got it on this platform to where it can't get away.
oh
And they've got this 3D model on a platform in front of it. So,
okay. Uh, so is it afraid that the other spider's gonna kill it, or is it like, oh god, I hate Tim. That guy, he's always just going on and on and on. Is it that type of thing? Like it doesn't want to have a social interaction with the other spider, or is it like,
no, she says it's fear.
oh, okay, so it's like, oh, that guy is gonna beat the crap out of me, maybe lay its eggs in my face.
It's fear based and they want to get away immediately. And they put different objects in front of them and it didn't freak out the spider, but they put the 3D image or 3D printed spider in front of it or image and it freaked out.
Oh,
And
so even
it
just
was
an
a spider
image.
that it could never come in contact with in its life ever. That kind of spider.
So spiders can tell that another bug is a spider without it ever come across it. That's interesting.
Yeah. Did you know jumping spiders eat mosquitoes and bugs and insects
Oh
that
yeah,
we
yeah.
don't? But the thought of a jumping spider terrifies the ish out of me.
I've seen those videos out of Australia with those huntsman spiders. Those
Oh my
things,
gosh.
and they jump.
He showed it to me. I
Those things will eat small
I
birds
was so
and
anxious
rodents.
after that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've seen guys run. He tried to get it off, and the thing fell, and he ran. He was trying to catch it in something, and it dropped, and the man shrieked and
I
ran. It
I
was
I
a
would have done
video.
more than shrieked. I would have.
You would have passed out, I believe. You
I
would have passed out.
I think I would have soiled myself and cried for my
If you hadn't
mommy.
passed out already.
I don't really pass out in fear. I more or less.
You've never had this kind of fear, though, yet.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So it says, if you're not so fond of spiders, you may find kindred spirits in other spiders. Researcher Daniela Rossier worked with jumping spiders and found that they know to get away from presence of other possible predator spiders, even if they've never encountered them before. She talks with host Maria Godoy about her research and what Halloween decorations do to the poor spiders if arachnids can have arachnophobia.
Oh, never thought about that before. So those
Yeah.
creepy spider rings that everyone gets on Halloween, that might scare a spider.
Well, actually, Daniela said it wouldn't.
Oh.
I heard her say that because if you look on NPR's website, which is the video we're doing the commentary on, Maria Godoy interviews Daniela.
Interesting.
And she also said that she's afraid she's caused trauma to the spiders because of a fear response caused when you get scared. She says that the spider's behavior is never the same after that. And it's similar to what we see in PTSD cases.
So kind of like how...
But why would a spider be registering this? But she feels like she's caused trauma to these spiders, actually.
So they're kind of acting the way I do after having come in contact with them.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a little kid, I was sitting on my bed and my stepbrother was sitting across from me. And I don't remember what we were doing, but I felt something crawl up on my arm. And I looked down and this just big old, looked like it was like that big around spider was right on my arm, and I just swiped it off right onto him, and I was screaming. He was like,
When did you start laughing?
It probably took a while. The fear of the spider.
The fear response.
It was a while longer.
Trauma.
Probably next day or two. I laughed, but he didn't laugh. He never laughed about it.
I suspect not. I suspect your stepbrother hates you and doesn't talk to you.
Oh yeah, I haven't talked to him in a long time. But yeah. I can relate with these spiders.
Yeah. It's a really interesting article, and they have a video, or not video, an audio file that you can play. It's 12 minutes long, and you can hear Daniela and Maria Godoy, the interview. And it's fascinating.
We'll link that below the website.
Yep. We certainly will. That's a picture of the spider with the fake spider in front of it.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
And it can't get away because they've encased it in something, so it can't get away. So she feels bad because she loves spiders. Daniela, she loves spiders. She's a spider lover. Maria Godoy is not a spider lover, but she was like, at least I can relate to a spider somewhat now because they're scared of other spiders.
The only spiders I don't mind having around are the daddy longlegs, which I just found out the other day that they aren't actually even spiders.
They aren't?
No, they're arachnids, but they aren't part of the spider family at all.
Oh, wow.
They look a heck of a lot like a spider to me, but
I never bother a daddy longlegs ever.
Yeah.
If one does fall, I try to get it out of the house in a box.
As long as they're up in the corner away from me, we're fine. It's when you stray on me at night, that's when I can't deal with that.
Yeah, I understand. Although I don't understand myself, because when I was a kid, I had a pet spider, and her name was Charlotte.
Very original.
A very original kid I was. And she eventually had babies, and we had to let Charlotte go. And I think I cried to my mom, "No, mom, no." And my mom said, "They'll die in there. They have to go." And my mom said, "You can't have a pet spider because you can't feed it." And I said, "Yeah, I can." And I went outside and caught some flies and brought them in. And she was like, "Okay." But somehow, somewhere along the way of aging, my fear of spiders has increased and increased. I'm I don't want the daddy long legs to get on me, but I will put him in a box and take him outside. I'm not, or like, I'm not going to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will fling them on my stepbrother though. Now, just because I like doing it.
Just don't ever do it to me. That'll be the last day you ever talk to me. I swear on everything on earth. Every single thing on earth I swear on.
Well, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, I'll fling a spider on you. And comment below any stories you have of any spider stories you have.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you dress up to go after the spider like John did, or did you just
it's
march in
it's
there?
not called dressing up. It's called putting on your personal protective equipment.
you looked so funny.
You always wear your PPE.
You came in so, and that's why you couldn't get the spider, because you were like
that.
It was really ridiculous.
You cannot call that.
It was the funniest thing.
You couldn't call that a spider. That was a monster that you had in your room.
Yes, it crawled in, it got in through my AC vent, and yes, it was huge. Scared the crap out of me.
That was more a tarantula than a spider.
No, not quite that big. It's quite a bit smaller.
I remember it being like 12 feet long.
No, it was smaller. No. It was maybe the size of a dime. Pardon me. The size of a dime.
And also, I tend to remember you freaking out.
Because you dropped the spider.
No, freaking out when you first saw it.
Oh, that too. Yeah. Well, we both freaked out. You freaked out too.
Yeah.
It's natural. Don't be embarrassed. You can leave your stories down in the comments below. We won't laugh at you.
A knight puts on armor when he goes into battle, as I did.
That's what you did.
I was a hero that day.
Yeah. You were.
And thank you to all of our subscribers.
Yes, each and every one of you. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Bye, folks. That was the funniest I've ever seen you.